And the thing with going live is that it's live and anything can happen. And that includes like my first two guests running a little bit late and the one guest that's kind of early on time-ish. I got to kind of postpone him. So I appreciate you already bearing with me. Quentin DeLeon, the only one that was on time, my friend. How you doing?
Not too bad, man. Hey, you already know it's a pleasure to be with you anytime over a mic.
Back in the boxing ring. Where you been at? How's life been? What's been going on?
Man, I was enjoying being a father. I was enjoying being a dad and enjoying my family, doing things that I never got to do as a kid. And being able to provide and do the things for my boy that I didn't get the chance to understand growing up. So that's just really it, man. And I've been grinding, even with doing that. I've still been in the gym. I've still been at it working and whatnot. And we're back.
What makes December the right opportunity? It's been a while since we've seen you.
Oh well, December. I kind of already had it planned out. Not that the card or anything. I was already shooting for a fight at the end of the year. I didn't know if it was going to be Austin or not, but I was praying about it, manifesting about it, and sure enough, it came across the table, and I took the opportunity and said, why not? So here we are.
Legacy Boxing Promotions, December 12th. The legacy continues. Seasons Beatings 2. Quentin DeLeon, Austin Lewis. Austin's been in quite a few boxing matches. Pro and amateur MMA experience. Pro bare knuckle experience. Have you guys ever sparred, shared the training room together?
Yeah, definitely. We shared it back. I would say 2019, 2018. I think he was preparing for the King of the Cage title, and I was preparing for that WBC title with Dragonfly. So yeah, we've been teammates, and it went a little bit sour. I would say sometime in I think it was that April card for Lions Promotions, and yeah, just it went a little sideways, I guess. And I mean, I have nothing against the guy. I hold blessings to everyone. If you have a problem with me, you have a problem with yourself. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just here to fight. I'm here to win. And I did an interview yesterday, and everyone thinks I'm here just to beat Austin. Yes, I'm here to beat Austin, but I'm here to be great. I'm here to do things that people in New Mexico haven't done, or even surpass the things that people in New Mexico have done. I want to be put on the map, and I want to show that my skills in boxing are still way better than what they would have been in Muay Thai if I would have continued.
Well, okay, I'm interested in that. Why do you feel that is? Because Muay Thai, you were getting yourself into some title fights, some WBC recognition as an amateur. So why do you feel that the art of two limbs has been the right path for you versus the art of eight limbs?
Well, just in the background, my grandfather and people in my whole family and my background, we've all just done boxing. They've all done boxing. I was the only one that took the foot out of the water and said, you know what, let's go ahead and try this Muay Thai and do something different. People in New Mexico, and it's not personal, I understand. They don't. How could I say this? I'll just say it straight out. I'm not gonna be it. People do not want to see a Muay Thai fighter go into boxing and dominate all the boxing. People do not want to see that. The boxers don't want to see that. They hold these boxers in MMA to a certain level in their brain that doesn't think that they could do the things that boxers could do. With the thing of eight limbs is you're taking more damage than you are just boxing. So I know for sure that I could handle it, and I want to show it. I just want to be able to just put it all out on the line and give it.
Will the familiarity, will that relationship, do you feel like is the animosity something I'm missing, or is it going to play out online, or do you think this is just going to be a competitive fight between you two, or you think it's going to get that extra kind of hype and fire behind it?
I mean that height's already there. You got two people that are just willing to win and wanting to win, and Austin. I know that he's on a two fight losing streak, and I know that he wants to come out with the victory. I've been out for 2 years, you know what I'm saying, and I need to show out all the skill and the abilities that I have that I've kept to myself these 2 years, and we both have something that we need to prove, and it's gonna be fireworks, no matter what. Even if the people don't like each other, if they do, it's not gonna matter. Me and him, we're there to show what our skills do and who's better. So we're there just to fight. I'm there just to fight. So that night, it's all about winning. That's all it's gonna be.
I was bringing that up because my thought process is lion fights was so long ago. I'm like, I know you fighters like elephants. You don't forget when you got beef with somebody, but that was a long time ago.
Yeah, nah. I mean, it's not. I don't have any animosity for anybody, and if they hold it for me, like I said, it's a problem with themselves. Um, yeah, it was so long ago. It's not even worth bringing it up. I'm sure that it'll come up sooner or later, but um, we'll just put it short. He wanted to replace somebody that didn't need to be replaced with, and doing it incorrectly. Let's just put it that way.
How much do you take away from those previous training sessions? Is there any information of value from you to still regurgitate from those sessions? Because it's been so many years since you guys had shared the ring.
No, I don't. I mean, I don't really hang on to anything from the past. That was so long ago. I know his style has changed up. My style has changed up dramatically. I'm not so much square anymore. I'm more sideways now. I'm more generating my power from my feet than just standing so square. I'm doing things so much differently than what I was a couple years ago. And I know that he's trained so much differently than what he had years ago. We're two people, they just elevate. You know what I'm saying? I don't expect Austin or myself to stay in one position for so long. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think any of the things that he's done in the past that I remember will be in the fight. And if they do, that's great. I'll be able to pick off the things that I know that he does, and I'm sure that he thinks the same thing. But that night, it's just going to be two different fighters from so long ago, but have the same will, the same not animosity, but the same. I can't even put it together how excited I am, man. We're gonna go in there, and I know it's just gonna be lights out for one of us.
2 years since we saw you. I believe last time I saw you, you were working with Team Diamond Boy. How has the team transformed in the last 2 years?
Well, I guess been a little bit of a short stop there. I transferred actually being on Diamond Boys Emmanuel's team. I would say about 2 months ago. No, a great team. I still love them. I have nothing against them. They've done everything that they can, and I switched to Paco, and man, that this guy has done everything that I've been dreaming about, for getting just my footwork to my stance to where I need to be in the ring, knowing my IQ, doing different things with my IQ. He's just put me on a whole different level of boxing than where I was at 2 years ago, 3 months ago, 4 months ago. He's just elevated me up so dramatically.
What do you feel about it's been with Paco's coaching that's messed with you and developed the style that you were hoping for?
That attention, that one-on-one, that knowingness of what a coach knows that you do. You know what I'm saying? And somebody to be on your ass 24/7 and telling you, hey, you need to do this correctly. No, you're doing this incorrect. You're gonna get caught doing that. And that's what he's done for me, man. And that's just something I've been completely grateful. And it's crazy how all of that happened. I went into Legion Iron looking for a new strength and conditioning coach, and I was praying, just praying and asking, like, Lord, if you still need me to do this, I need something that's going to be fulfilling. I just feel like I'm going to the gym just to go. I need something, I need some type of sign. And lo and behold, God's divine appointment, he brought down Coach Paco as I was only looking for a strength and conditioning coach. And we just took off from there.
So it's been 2 months now working together?
Yeah, it's been about 2 months, almost 3, I'd say.
Over the 2 years, was there ever a thought that you might not come back to this? Or was there always that attention when you were doing the family stuff that the gym was calling?
Oh, no, the gym is always calling my name. And how could I say this? If I'm away from the gym, I'm away from God. And if I have God, I have the gym, and the other guy was doing the interview for me, saying that God put them all together and, made it capable for him to do it. And that's exactly the way I feel. God put me in such of a great position with all my coaches, with Coach Sandoval, with the strength and conditioning, with the boxing coach. And right away I got an offer to even be coaching Muay Thai in there too. So I just felt super welcome. They treat me like family. I feel way different than what I felt 6 months ago.
What is the differences in that mental, that emotional side? Like, how have you been uplifted?
Man, just by Christ, and that's the main thing that I could do, man. If there's something that I don't feel right about, that's the man that I gotta go to. And everybody goes through certain things, and that's the only thing that I could say that really does truly help my mind and truly get me back on center is by following God. I know that people are gonna say, "Dang, man, that's all that people talk about or want to shove it down the throat," but that's just something that I see that I do that gets me back onto the ground, and you know what I'm saying. And God, he just put me back on that straight arrow. Like I said, I was still going into the gym here and there, and still trying to make it work. No matter what, in the week I'd have to go a couple days out of the week. There was not any time that I could not go. So there's always that itch. There's always that mind of what's next and what are we gonna do next. And I have it planned out. After this one, let's see what we got. What we're gonna do. I'm hoping that we could go back to back. Maybe God given this one so fast that I have an opportunity to fight again in December or at the beginning of January.
So this is a full-fledged. You're ready to kick things into gear, really get in motion and be active.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm in third gear right now. I'm ready to just keep on moving. And like I was saying earlier, I'm not just training to beat Austin. I'm here to be great. So after this fight, when I beat Austin, I want people to start giving me the names that they don't think that I could beat, or the names that people don't think that I could handle in boxing. You know what I'm saying? I want to do that. I'm down to risk my zero. I want to be able to put that risk up like everybody else isn't willing to. I want to show that. It's called courage, and I want to be able to give that an example for everyone from now and into the future.
Not just courage, but I feel like there's maturity, and there's been a different kind of aura coming from you since marriage, since fatherhood. What have those meant to you and helped you in that growth process?
Man, well, you know what I'm saying? Every man has their issues and their up and downs, and you know what I'm saying? And like I say, God has made me and molded me into being the person that I need to be for my son and who I need to be for my lady as well. Yeah, we all make mistakes. Everyone does, and that's fine. As long as you repent from it and you stop doing what you need to do, then everything's gonna be okay. You know what I'm saying? So being able to be there for my son, being able to take him into the gym, showing him just being into the ring, like even on some of my posts, he's in there shadowboxing with me. You know what I'm saying? So that gives me that extra drive. Like, man, my son sees exactly what I'm doing. He didn't have to see it, even being it, seeing it in person. He heard it while my lady was pregnant, while I was still fighting Jose Villapando. I know you know what I'm saying? So, and that's another thing. People are going to have to worry about that other DeLeon coming up into the rankings and just taking over and demolishing that too.
It sounds like you're in a great place mentally, spiritually, with everything that's going on. I'm sure you're expecting a killer performance. Is this going to be around?
Say it again, Micah.
Did you hear me on that last
My
one?
bad, you broke up there.
Oh, you sound like you're in a
Go ahead.
great place. Sound like you're in a great place, like you're expecting a great performance. Do you see a 4-round war possibly materializing here?
Well, you know what I'm saying? You can't ever underestimate somebody, and that's the first thing that I've messed up on in the amateurs, like with Dragonfly. I underestimated that guy, and I shouldn't have. And that cost me a big title that I really, really wanted. You know what I'm saying? So after that fight, I never underestimated money. I know Austin is coming to take my head off. I know he wants to finish me in the first round. I know he wants to do it in the first 10 seconds. You know what I'm saying? And my job is to make sure that it doesn't happen and make sure that I do it first. So, it's not not possible for a 4 round if two people are willing to go all the way to the end of the extent of whatever that is. It's more than possible, and it's more than possible it could be a 2 rounder. It's more than possible it could be 20 seconds. It's more than possible it could be just anything. This fighting game is unpredictable.
Last thing before I let you go, what's an interesting fact that the audience doesn't know about you, that the fans doesn't know about the Lion?
Ooh, what is it? I got a couple of good things about me. I don't know. I'm trying to let's see. What does the audience not know? I've done Muay Thai. I've done boxing. What do you think? What do you tell me, Mike? You must have a clue or something.
No. I'm looking to dig deeper here than what we already know. I didn't know if it was going to be about your entrepreneurship, home gym. Your dad has like 80 different businesses. I don't know what kind of hidden talents you have.
Yeah, well, the main thing is I've really just been trying to give 110% into fighting. You know what I'm saying? If I want to be all in, I need to be all in. You know what I'm saying? There is no A and B plan. There is no 80% into A plan and 20% into B plan, because then you're mad because it didn't work. And I've said that before on an interview with you, and you know what I'm saying? I just know what it's going to take now, and I'm just so grateful to God to have this opportunity to be fighting, to be able to show this for the next kids that are coming up in line. You know what I'm saying? I'm grateful for Perez for even offering me to be on this card, especially for having 2 years off. And you know what I'm saying? So I'm just grateful. I'm happy. Austin, if you're watching, man, I really hope that you're having a great camp, dude. God bless you, and I cannot wait to see you December 12th, man.
Kiva Auditorium is going to be the spot. Ticketmaster for the tickets to get on in there. December 12th, boxing back in Albuquerque, New Mexico. It's been a while. Quentin, thank you for the time.
Hey, man, this will be the last time when we say it's been a while. I promise that, all right? So thank you so much.
Look forward to talking to you soon.
Hey, man.